poprzednim odcinku.
Przeznaczenie zmienione. Tylko dlatego, że nie chciałem się napić jakiegoś sikacza? Błagam. Moi drodzy, jesteśmy w trzecim odcinku The Casting of Frank Stone, nowego horroru w uniwersum Dead by Daylight, którym mam nadzieję przywitacie kciukiem w górę, bowiem zapowiada się nadzwyczaj ciekawie. My z kolei mamy wiele rzeczy do sprawdzenia. I figurki. Trzeba się rozglądać.
Cursed movies? Really? Must be a slow news day.
Czego lepiej nie odgrzybywać? Benoszcza mitologia zaginionego filmu autor Joe Blue. Niektóre zaginione w mrokach dzieł filmy zdobyły przez swoją nieobecność w pamięci widzów aurę tajemniczości. Fascynują one historyków filmowych w równym stopniu co zwolenników teorii spiskowych. Nie dlatego, że chcą im podziwiać dokonania aktorskie czy też kunszt reżyserski, lecz dlatego, że ich zdaniem w pozyskanych resztkach filmowych taśm dostrzec można mroczniejszą od naszej rzeczywistość, jaką uchwycić może tylko filmowa kamera. No ciekawe, a nie da się... Osoby najmocniej związane z produkcją zdystansowały się do plotek dotyczących zniknięcia Deana, z których najczęściej powtarzana głosi, jakoby we wszelkich scenach z Deanem na ocalałych taśmach widoczna jest przetaczająca się w tle pustynna mgła. Być może na pustkowach rzeczywiście coś się czaiło, czekając na dogodną chwilę, by porwać gwiazdę filmu i wykorzystać ją do swoich podłości. Dean jak Supernatural. It's behind you.
Demolition scheduled this year. Whoa. Our movie is gonna be the last record of the mill.
Renowacja Cedar Hills wchodzi w nową fazę. Pospiesz się i zdobądź miejsce dla siebie już dziś. Nieruchomości Lightbringer ogłosiły rozpoczęcie kolejnego etapu odmieniania oblicza Cedar Hills. Nowe domy mają powstać na terenach wokół dawnej huty stali Cedar. Rozpoczęły się już wizyty zapoznawcze na terenie dawnej huty, po której oprowadzają złożone z inżynierów i architektów zespół ekspercki Lightbringera. Rozbiórka obiektu planowana jest na bieżący rok, rozpoczęcie budowy zaś na początku 1981. Okej. Ciekawe. Nic tu nie ma dla mnie. Trzeba się rozejrzeć. Radzisz sobie? Oh shit. Nie wiem jak, ale graj. O kurde. Pięknie. Pokonam wszystkie? Mamy to. O nie. Okej. Można grać i grać i grać. Otwieraj. Mleko.
Another missing kid. I hope they're found.
Zaginiony Benny Baker. Jeśli potrafisz zidentyfikować zaginionego chłopca, zadzwoń do biura szeryfa Cedar Hills. Znowu giną dzieciaki. No, morda.
I could so find a place for these in Murder Mill. If we had any cash to spare, which we absolutely do not.
Petardy el bruto. Jak se radzisz?
How's it going?
I'm working on it.
Zuch. Dobra. Zobaczmy co u Lindy.
Man, if this is a bust and we can't finish the movie, fucking tragic.
Yeah. I think if the world's deprived of Murder Mill, there's an outside chance it'll keep turning.
Come on. Linda, what's the deal?
All right, look. Just be straight with me. What's the deal with you and Jaime?
What do you mean?
All that lovey-dovey shit back there. You said, I love you.
I said I love him because I love him.
You met 2 months ago, and you've only been going out for like 3 weeks. And you're already throwing down the L word? Come on.
Whoa, easy there, Mom.
That's just... It's kind of fast. That's all I'm saying.
Excuse me, young ladies, but is there something I can help you with?
Oh, hey, you.
Hi, Robert. You quit working at the library?
Ah, those are just volunteer hours. Now you're looking at an honest-to-goodness working stiff.
Oh, income security is a very attractive quality in a man.
So is access to book reservations.
O kurde, to jest syn sama, prawda?
So, bad news, good news, super good news kind of situation.
Bad news first, always.
The bad news is they can't fix the camera. Don't you want to hear the good news?
What's the good news?
The good news is Robert Greene's working in the drugstore now.
Ta-da!
We already knew that.
Yeah, for like at least 30 seconds.
Keep up with the times, Jaime.
Gotta keep up.
So, wait, what's the super good news?
Oh, yeah. I got some of these puppies.
Firecrackers?
Dude, you didn't just spend all the money on those, did you?
They're just like $5.
That's a lot.
Don't worry. Still got plenty left for the camera.
You better.
Curiosity Shop's probably still open if you want to see if they'll fix it.
Yeah, let's head over there.
What's the camera for?
Dude, we're making the most killer horror movie the world's ever seen.
No shit.
Well, we were, until your dad broke our camera.
He did what?
It was an accident. We were shooting at the old mill and he was not pleased.
I'm not surprised. He's always got his eye on that place.
Yeah, when he kicked us out, he was like intense, more intense than I've ever seen him. I don't think there's any chance we'll get back in there today.
I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but there's more than one way into that mill.
Oh, really?
If you get the camera situation sorted out, you let me know.
Message received.
Let's just check it out. It's not like we have anything to lose. Come on!
No ciekawe. Ależ Robert, syn sama, chce nas tam wpuścić? Naputa sobie biedy u ojca.
Man, if I didn't know any better, I'd say this place looks like it's been here forever.
And a half.
Maybe you should write it in.
Don't tempt me.
What if the owner's a deranged serial killer who collects wayward teenagers and turns them into antiques?
Then we hit the jackpot.
Check out the wares.
Ooh, cameras!
These look like they've seen better days.
They're not gonna put the best ones in the window. We gotta look inside. Shall we?
If this is a trap, and we're walking right into the lair of the tchotchke chopper, I'm selling you out first chance I get.
Likewise, compadre.
Let's just take a look around and see what we can find.
How can you find anything in a place like this?
Getting lost is half the fun.
Maybe nobody's home.
Bummer. I was hoping to show off how good I am at haggling. And again, if we find a camera, we could just walk on out with it.
That's not... I'm not saying we should just steal something.
Yeah, you're right. I guess we can't finish the movie if we all get sent up the river.
I don't think they send people up the river for shoplifting.
Why don't we spread out? Start over there.
Okej. Poszukaj w sklepie kamery. O kurde, bele, maska z Dead by Daylight.
Oh, cute bunny.
Mhm. No dobra. Drogi panie Olson,
Whoever owned this place before had some lousy luck.
niniejszy list stanowi potwierdzenie umowy sprzedaży orzechowych Nedelicji Neda. Wszelkie dokumenty związane z transakcją zostały podpisane, płatność zaś otrzyma pan przed zakończeniem miesiąca. Klient prosił mnie również o przekazanie wyrazu współczucia z powodu obecnej trudnej sytuacji. Jeśli można wyciągnąć z niej naukę, to taką, że pożary, kradzieże i strata nie przytrafiają się wyłącznie innym ludziom. Mam nadzieję, że wyprowadzka z Cedar Hills pozwoli panu zdystansować się od tych nieszczęść. Czas jest w końcu najlepszym lekarstwem. Być może przyjdzie dzień, w którym będzie pan gotów na adopcję kolejnego kota. Z wyrazami szacunku, Airstriker. O kurde. Niedawno sklep zmienił właściciela, tak? Ale jaja dyskietki. Pamiętacie? Na 12 dyskietkach pierwszy dum. Dziękuję, pozamiatane. Holy shit, te kości są prawdziwe? Wykradzione z uniwerku medycznego. Wait a second, a tam co? Lalka, fu. Przerażające. Nevermore, nevermore. Kruk jak u Edgara Allana Poe.
So, I've been thinking.
About gothic romance novels?
Yes, but no, about the movie. I think we could really strengthen the narrative if we just shoot an extra scene.
Like, what kind of extra scene?
There's, I don't know, a scene where they talk a little bit about who they're trying to save and, you know, why.
I like it. It's a good idea.
Thanks.
Kolejny zabójca.
Imagine cuddling up to that at night.
Relikt. Trzeci z dwóch. Tu mamy coś, co nas poniesie dalej, prawda?
If you were the proprietor of this shop, where would you put the cameras?
No proszę. Przypinka z uśmiechem. Jak w Foreście Gumpie.
Who would want to watch this creep fest?
Ja pierdzielę. No dobra, mam jeszcze 2 pomieszczenia do sprawdzenia. Zacznijmy od... Wait a second. Od tych drzwi, prawda? Zamknięte. Dobra. Między tymi półkami nie przyszedłem. Ale nic tu nie ma, zdaje się. Maskę królika już sprawdzałem. Tu byliśmy.
I don't know what that is, but it looks painful.
O kurde, to jedna z broni wrogów z Dead by Daylight. Wiecie, co jest ciekawe? Mam artefakt trzeci, a właściwie trzeci... Zaraz. Kolekcja. No właśnie. Relikty. Tu mi jednego brakuje. Artefakty. Okej. Ciekawe przeznaczenie. Jak fajnie. Tu mam poszczególne rzeczy. I przeznaczenie 3 postaci Chrislinda. Podzielone jest na lata. Ale i jaja. No dobra. Ciekawe, czy będziemy wracać też do chwil, w których sam był policjantem młodym, nie? Jeszcze nie był szeryfem. Kto wie. Dobra, sprawdźmy za ladą, a jak nie, to się wrócimy tam. Tu nic nie ma dla mnie. Za ladą z kolei. W pożądalu. Sprawdziłem wszystko wobec tego. Pozostajesz mi ty.
I'm glad to see you're all having fun. But if you insist on using my store as a playground, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to take it outside.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Just make sure you put it back where you found it.
Wait, we're just looking for something to replace this?
Oh, I see.
We're making a film, and we broke it.
Got anything that could help us?
With all the cameras in the window, we just thought we'd see.
There was one thing. I'm just not sure I still have it. I'll have to look in my back room for a few moments, if you don't mind waiting.
We don't mind.
I'll just be a minute.
Czemu ta pani wygląda trochę jak doktor Lieber? Augustiny w sensie. Ale tu jest starsza, więc za 40 lat nie może być młodsza, chyba że...
10 to 1, she brings us a photo camera.
Or a telescope.
Shh, give her a minute.
Let's see. Could it have been in... No, maybe in this one? Oh, yes. Here you are.
She comes running out straight at us with a giant chainsaw. I'm getting like so bummed out.
You're in luck. A very fine item indeed.
Yes.
Whoa.
May I?
I insist.
It's pretty old. Possible we could make it work, but it's not exactly what we had in mind.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you asking for it?
Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
Tylko nie kłam, to było $15.
$15. Okay, sure. I think that seems reasonable for something like this.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for finding us a camera.
Oh, it was no trouble at all. It truly is such a joy to see young people so passionate about the arts.
Yeah. Yep, that's us.
A czego zostawiliśmy tę starą? Mam nadzieję, że wyjęli z niej taśmę. Ale dziwnie, nie?
I have worn many masks over the centuries.
No właśnie.
Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise, a new timeline, a new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
Ja pierdzielę. Ściany mają oczy. Jesteśmy znowu we współczesnych czasach. To było super, bo teraz naprawdę jestem ciekaw postaci Lindy. Okej.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Guess I just dozed off a bit. Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
1,000
feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh.
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before, huh?
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh, right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So they say. If Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. And I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
I think I'm good here.
You're lost.
Okej. Porozmawiaj z Maddie.
So, Murder Mill? I'm guessing it's not a romantic comedy?
Years back, there was this killer. Frank Stone. Used to mutilate his victims at the old Cedar steel mill.
Frank Stone. I think I've heard of him.
Śruba. Okej. A to czemu? A Gilgamesz, to czytaliśmy. Epos o Gilgameszu. Czemuż to muszę go otwierać ponownie? Słuchaj uważnie, Norman. Kim jest Norman? Ciekawa szklanka. Porozmawiaj z Maddie.
Do you really think Augustine might be up to something? Like, do you think she isn't gonna follow through on her, offers?
Speaking from experience, don't get your hopes up.
Why?
Talk is cheap.
Czy ośmieliście wejść do morderczej huty? Co znowu znalazł? Głupek? Zaraz. Czy tu coś było? Czy mi się zdawało? Szklankę mogę podnieść. I nic więcej. Okej. Bez tego śmigamy.
Why don't we go look around together? Unless you want to stay here by yourself?
Okay. Oh, never thought your little Maddie Bear would end up in a place like this, huh?
That?
Hmm? Oh, nothing. Never mind.
What were you shouting about?
Look at this place! You should shoot one of your movies here.
Why?
Because it's cool as hell!
We might as well take a look around. Can't deny this place would make an incredible film location.
Ciekawe.
I love your outfit, by the way.
Well, thanks. It's Italian. Well, the shoes are Italian. And a belt. I got it cheap from a guy. He's got a guy who's got a pants guy. So I got these pants from his guy's guy, had them tailored just right by the other guy I know, who also got me the blazer, which is like a super limited VIP club edition. But you want to know a secret?
Sure.
Found the turtleneck in a secondhand shop.
Scandalous.
Right? Don't tell anyone.
Oh, you can be sure of that.
Huh. Now that was a curious sound.
Archibald, okej. O kurna. O w mordę.
Well, hello.
It's like every room in the house.
Yeah, I'd say this goes a little beyond your typical security.
What do you mean?
I get the sense our host just has a lot of valuable property and likes to be keenly aware of everyone's comings and goings.
A tu ma schematy wehikułu czasu. Trochę szokens. Na jednej brak sygnału. Ale jaja. Coś jeszcze? Niekoniecznie. A pierdykam. Tego się chyba nikt nie spodziewał, nie? Nie wracamy, dobra. Wobec tego sprawdzimy górę chyba, nie?
Ah, yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
O kurde.
Yeah, it... How did you know that?
Jaimiego, siostra.
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime, I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow. Maddie, it's quite sad. Very touching.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. It's never easy to lose someone you love.
Thanks. Lucky for me, it wasn't my first rodeo.
Bonnie. I wish I'd stayed in touch with her.
Weren't you wondering where both of our film strips came from?
I don't suppose you'd like to enlighten me.
Of course.
And?
Well, I can't just tell you for free, can I? This kind of information is very valuable.
What's your price?
You know what? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
Ale dupek, ja pierdzielę. Ale postać Lindy jest świetna, naprawdę. Jestem tak ciekawy historii z każdej przestrzeni czasowej. Dobra.
Cool statue. Missing a piece, though.
Kolejny potwór z Dead by Daylight. Ha. Rzeczywiście czegoś brakuje.
Wow. Powerful resemblance in Augustine's family. That or Augustine loves cosplay.
Oh shit.
Sensationalist trash. Sam Green took down Frank Stone. I could write a better book than this.
O nie. Twarz zła, prawdziwa historia Franka Stone'a odpowiedzialna przez mężczyznę, którego powstrzymał szeryf Lloyd Cusack. O kurde. Lloyd Cusack nie lubi tytułu bohater. Jesienią roku 1963 Cusack był szeryfem Cedar Hills, spokojnego oregońskiego miasteczka, zwykłym robotnikiem wkładającym cały swój wysiłek w uczynienie życia jego mieszkańców choć odrobinę bezpieczniejszym. Tymczasem jednak Cedar Hills skryło w sobie milczące zagrożenie. Bezlitosnego potwora czekającego na niczego nie spodziewających się obywateli, których Cusack poprzysiągł chronić. Kiedy zaczęły pojawiać się kolejne ciała, jedyne co mógł zrobić bohater to wziąć się do pracy. Oto prawdziwa historia o tym, jak pierwszy jedyny seryjny zabójca Cedar Hills został zaprowadzony przed oblicze sprawiedliwości, opowiedziana przez mężczyznę, który odważył się spojrzeć złu w oczy i pociągnąć za spust. O kurna. Tej fatalnej nocy wysłałem jednego z moich zastępców, żeby sprawdził, czy wszystko w porządku. Nie był to mój pierwszy wybór. Dzieciak pochodził spoza stanu i był trochę za bardzo zielony jak na mój gust, no ale miał tylko pilnować porządku i informować o wszelkich podejrzanych rzeczach. Kiedy jednak Tom zadzwonił, wiedziałem, że to jest to. Stojąc przed piecem, myślałem, że wkroczyłem do ognistych czeluści samego piekła. I był tam też Stone, stojąc na tej platformie niczym spłaczony gargulec z małym zawiniątkiem pełnym niewinności w swoim śmiertelnym uścisku. Nie boję się przyznać, że byłem przerażony, miałem tylko chwilę, żeby zadziałać, więc wyciągnąłem broń, wziąłem głęboki oddech i pomodliłem się w duchu, żeby nie spudłować. No dobra. Zwłoki Stone'a nie zdążyły nawet wystygnąć, zanim do Cedar Hills zjechała się cała masa ludzi spoza miasta, którzy próbowali zgarnąć swój kawałek akcji. Prawnicy, reporterzy, ciekawscy, no pełno tego było. I więcej niż paru z nich nie było zadowolonych z tego, co znaleźli. Chcieli zrobić z tego spisek. Mówili, że musiał mieć wspólnika, skoro dał radę zrobić to, co zrobił. Ja tego nie kupuję i nigdy nie kupowałem. To dlatego, że wiem z pierwszej ręki, że działał sam. Widziałem to na własne oczy, więc wszystkim tym, którzy twierdzą inaczej, powiem tak, jeden potwór Cedar Hills wystarczy. My wiemy, że miał wspólnika. Augustine, prawda? Kot. A tu?
Looks like it opens with a key.
Czyżby? Kurde blade, a ty co?
Augustine has a unique collection. I've never seen anything like this stuff.
Whoa.
Quite a piece. Look at the metalwork.
It's beautiful.
No kurde bele. Tu będzie zagadka do rozwiązania, czyż nie?
Yeah?
I'm not getting
And what
through
would
that.
you do if it was you here instead of me? No way. You'd be climbing the walls looking for a way out. Who's Dan? Psh,
Not in a million years. No way.
Czy Medeś rozmawia ze zmarłą matką?
You'd really get a kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Talking to someone special?
What? What do you mean?
Like Bonnie, perhaps?
I was in Berlin, at school, when I heard she was sick. But it was my midterms, and she said I should just come home when I finished. So I did. But by then it was too late. She died while I was over the Atlantic. It all happened so fast, it doesn't feel like she's gone. So I just kind of pretend like she isn't.
She was a good talker.
Yeah, she was. Hey, look at this. This was just last summer. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Z nostalgią.
Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago. We were just kids making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Clear as a bell. That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else. That was your mom.
Thank you.
Hey guys? Look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah! There! Right there!
Oh my God, there's someone out there!
Great. If this plot gets any thicker, it's gonna need a new pair of jeans.
Do you guys think we should be worried? I mean, what if they're dangerous? Maybe we should find Augustine and let her know.
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
Wiedziałem. Tak myślałem, to był Sam, prawda? Staruszek Sam. Ale jaja. Albo Robert. Rozdział 5. Hey, May.
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. The van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
What? Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
Hey, right on time!
Time to get cooking. What?
Nothing, just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No, tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
I can't take all the credit. I had a little help from my assistant.
It was nothing.
Hey, modesty-free zone. I think I would have given up about 8 dozen times if this guy hadn't been there to cheer me on.
Just doing my job.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an official member of the team, gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah, and Sheriff Cushik took all the credit. People around here knew what was up, but...
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
And Dad got a little more credit, too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
Stone's victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
Nothing. I just don't want to like exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
If I'm gonna sneak you back in there, you better make it good.
He gets it.
No nie wiem.
I think you're missing the point. It's not about the mill.
So what's the big deal?
You don't think you're like a little too excited about everything that happened there?
Jaime, if it bothers you so much, you can always stay home.
Chris?
He's kinda #1 on the call sheet.
What does that mean?
He's the main actor. We can't shoot without him.
Yeah, I know. I was just kidding, obviously.
Obviously.
Robert and I are gonna look for any more locations in the mill connected to Stone where we can shoot. And I'm gonna go make this thing, any way I have to.
O kurde, im już siadło na mózg, prawda? Masakra. No, moi drodzy, zrobiliśmy postęp. Ja mam nadzieję, że kolejny odcinek The Casting of Frank Stone wam się podobał. Jeżeli tak, proszę pamiętajcie o kciuku w górę. Nie zapomnijcie o subskrypcji, dzwoneczku, wtedy bowiem żaden kolejny film was nie minie. A ode mnie w tym odcinku to tyle. Mam nadzieję, że się wam podobało. Pamiętajcie, że moje odcinki powstają dzięki wsparciu patronów z Patronite'a. Link do niego macie na ekranie i poniżej. Moją stronkę, na której są top listy, mojego Instagrama, Facebooka i wszystkie inne fajne miejsca znajdziecie oczywiście w opisie. No i raz jeszcze pamiętajcie o kciuku w górę, bo to nic nie kosztuje, a bardzo wspiera kanał. Dzięki za uwagę moi drodzy i do miłego usłyszenia.